afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Got one that we sold about a year and a half ago or so to some folks, and their needs changed and they traded it back in. So today we're going to look at a beautiful 2003 Tradewinds by National RV. It's the LE edition M391. It's 39 feet long. Just has 37,000 miles on it. Got the Spartan Summit chassis with the independent front suspension, air brakes, air suspension, 330 horsepower Caterpillar turbo diesel, 860 pound-feet of torque. Take you down the road faster than you would ever want to take a vehicle this size. Great condition inside and out for the year model. Almost brand new tires on it. Got an awning, door awning, window awnings. I mean, guys, this is a nice rig, and the Nationals were at one time the 4th largest RV manufacturer in the world, and the thing they're most famous for is their Duraframe chassis, and this is what this unit has. The Duraframe chassis, of course, you've got the Spartan chassis on the bottom, but the entire body, floor, ceiling, walls is all steel construction. Not steel and aluminum, but steel. It's going to have, it's going to be a lot less sway driving down the road, a better fit and finish. It's going to handle better and handle the wind a lot better because steel is 40% stronger than aluminum. It costs a lot more to make them like that. It adds some pounds to it, so not everybody does it because of that. But National does. Plus, it's got a fiberglass roof. Got the motorhome running. Got the 7.5 Onan diesel generator running. Got 2 slides, both on the same side. Wow. I can tell you something, folks. For an 03, this thing is in amazing condition. You can see the outside, the shine to it. You can see the decals aren't peeling, aren't fading. Let's see if those are decals or paint. Those are decals clear coated over. So the fact that these are decals and they still look this good, folks, mean this thing's been kept under cover most of its life. Big windshields look great. Beautiful rig, guys. And priced for a diesel motorhome, I mean, this is a gas burner price for a diesel motorhome. Let's look inside. Steps look great. Carpet looks great. I mean, guys, this thing looks just like you would expect a 37,000 mile motorhome to look like. In beautiful condition. A lot of space in here. 37,000 miles. You'll like this Spartan chassis. It's just got such a great ride and drive to it. As we sit here in the cockpit area, no check engine lights, no warning lights. We just got the parking brake on. 37,472. Got the air dump in case you want to put it under a shed. Power gear, hydraulic leveling jacks, Allison 6-speed adaptive transmission, Sony stereo, backup camera works great. You got to realize, folks, a year and a half ago this thing went through our 4-page inspection process. It's just been used a few times, and of course it's going to go through it again when we sell it for that $39.9 price. And guys, this thing's going to sell very quickly. Vizio television, got a Bose sound bar up top. Got a carpeted headliner, nothing sagging, I don't see any stains. Twin 13,500 BTU air conditioners. You can see the leather furniture in here. Chair, fold-up table. These seats do swivel just like the driver's seat does. And locks into place, of course. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. Step back here, guys. You've got solid surface Corian countertops. No stress cracks. Ceramic tile floor. Got one little stain right here where they kept the slide out in for a long period of time, and it stained the ceramic tile floor a little bit. Nothing, not even worth mentioning, but I like to kind of show you any flaws I see because, guys, we do not cover cosmetic imperfections in our checkout sheet. You know, we make sure that everything mechanically works, everything that would ruin your trip, but a rip, a stain, a tear, or a whatever, an odor, or anything like that is part of buying used, guys. And this thing is, as nice as it is, keep in mind it is still 17 years old. It's not perfect. Got the gold seal for DuPont Corian. That's the real stuff, not the knockoffs. Table looks great, and I remember to had this when we sold it before, where somebody has placed a hot pot or a pan or something on here, and it kind of got into the wood top right here. Is that going to hurt anything? Absolutely not. It's not going to interfere with the function whatsoever, but I just want to make you aware of it. I don't want somebody driving 8, 10, 12 hours or longer to come here and gripe, because even though the motorhome's in immaculate condition, people get fixated on the most irrelevant, pointless things like that right there. I mean, that's not even an inch long. And we'll actually walk out over something like that, even though mechanically the motorhome's such in good condition. They don't look at that. But, you know, not everybody does, but, you know, I just like to point that out in my videos, because I never claim these things are like new. There's no such thing as like new. I remember this one when I had it before. Of course, they've emptied the spices out of it. This is a spice rack with a magnetic base. Put your spices in there. That's cool. Got an 8 cubic foot Dometic RV refrigerator freezer. It's already it's already getting cold in the freezer, so it works its way down to the fridge in good shape. Big slide out pantry right here once you get the lock unlocked. So perfect for canned goods and all that stuff. Put it out of your way. Step back through here again, point out I don't see any stress crack in the ceramic tile floor. You know, when you have a ceramic tile floor this big, normally you get a stress crack or two. But this thing's such a good riding chassis, it doesn't have that. Xantrix inverter. Here's your HVAC system. Fantastic vent fans, slide controls, water pump, water heater controls, test monitor right there, tank monitor. Step in here, you got beautiful etched glass shower. Look around that skylight, folks. Nothing sagging, no stains. Man, to be an 03, this thing is as nice as most RVs are 10 or 12 years newer. Of course, these aren't cheap when they're new either. Step here in the back, got a Queen Island east-west bed. Big double closet up back there. It does have washer and dryer hookups. It's never had one, still got the shelves in there. We can add one for an affordable price if you have a need for it. Unless you're full-timing or living in it, not worth the trouble and the money, trust me. If you're just going to be using it a few times a year, and that's just wasting a lot of money for something that you're only going to use a couple of times a year. But you can see up here, big closet, place for a TV. You know, we can add a TV, a couple $100 if you want us to, and mount it in and really make it look good. I like these solid sliding doors. Well, I like them when I can open them and close them one-handed. Like I said, folks, I don't rehearse these videos, but you can see what the doors are going to look like. Both of them going to come together like that. So it's got everything you need. Spartan chassis, 330 horse cat diesel, low miles, 2 slides, big diesel generator. I mean, perfect. Hit the road. $39.9, guys. Includes our world famous 4-page inspection process. And of course, I'll put a link below in the video description that you can see the process. And of course, I have a printed copy in every unit out here that I shoot. So you can, if you're in here looking, you can read it over. Read that over good. You're going to be impressed. Guys, there's not another dealer on the planet, another RV dealer on the planet that's going to take a 17-year-old motorhome and put it through all these inspection processes. Now, guys, granted, we can't get one of these ready overnight because it's such a thorough inspection, but we can get it done fairly quickly considering how large our inspection process is. Anything we find wrong on this RV that's listed on here is fixed or repaired at no additional cost to you. And it goes into more detail if you read that list. Of course, I've got the factory sales brochure, which is also on our website. I put a link below in the video description to our Class A diesel page, so that you can look at all the different Class A's. I've got all different price ranges, folks. In fact, I've got one, just an as-is unit, starting as low as $10,000, and it runs and drives great. But, you know, I've got plenty of diesels from $10,000 to $100,000 and everything in between. I mean, these things got a large selection, and can't beat our service, guys. Find another dealer that's going to do all this for an 03 Tradewinds with 37,000 miles for $39,900. You'll be looking for a long time, let me tell you. But we put all this in writing. You get this inspection, which is done after purchase. Once inspected, my cleaning crew cleans it inside and out, which, to be honest with you, I don't see how they could do much better than what it is right now, but we're still going to try. And that's included. We do a final walkthrough once all that's done. If we're happy with the final result, we call you to set up an appointment to pick up your new-to-you National Tradewinds. Once you arrive here, the tech that checked it out, or my walkthrough expert, Preston, will directly go over this RV with you with a checklist, which is basically an abridged version of this inspection report, and show you each individual system that we check this unit has, and check it off at a time so that nothing's forgotten. And of course, he'll answer any questions during that time, show you any repairs that had to be made, give you tips, tricks, and pointers, and more. And then have you sign it, of course, at the end, saying that we went over all that, so he can get paid for it. And you're encouraged and welcome to record them with your phone or camera if you wish. If you got a runabout, we'll help you hook that up as well. And guys, we actually bought a runabout that we'll have for sale up here in the hopefully next week sometime, that we bought with 44,000 miles and all the tow equipment included. A little Ford Fiesta, I believe. So definitely be having that online here hopefully next week. So, you know, if you just wanted a dedicated vehicle and something not too expensive, there you go. But anyway, guys, this is a beautiful rig for the price. And I've got a lot full of very nice diesel pusher motorhomes, and we take them in on trade just like we did this one. And, you know, this is just another one of the many that we trade back for after we sell them. You know, guys, they use these things, they get ready to upgrade, and we're the first place they think of. And guys, we've been in business for 51 years, and the large reason for that is return customers and referrals. In other words, people have such a positive experience, save so much money versus other dealers, that they send their friends and family to us. Of course, you know, being in business since 1968, and we retail 500 to 600 used RVs a year of all shapes and styles and price ranges. Anyway, guys, it's a good looking motorhome right here for $39,900. Basically, high quality diesel for a mid quality gas engine price. And the good thing about a diesel, you'll never wear it out, guys. You take care of this RV, it'll last you for as long as you want to keep it. I've personally seen diesel motorhomes with well over 500,000-600,000 miles on them, and run and drive just like one with 50,000 does. So definitely, guys, check it out. You got everything you need. All steel construction. You got no bones you got to worry about getting you know, going bad over the decades. You've got fiberglass roof. You've got diesel motor, diesel heavy-duty Allison transmission, and much more. Anyway, guys, give us a call if you're interested in this one. I strongly encourage you to call as soon as possible and leave a deposit on it, because it will sell quickly. I've got a lot of people looking for diesel motor homes in this price range with low miles. Here you go. Got a great motor, great brand, high quality brand, and won't last at all. Heck, it's even got all the original electronics in here, folks. Look at this. Sony DVD player, RCA, CD, DVD, crossover, VCR. And then, of course, the VZO TV and a Bose stereo sound bar. So definitely, guys, check it out. You won't be disappointed. Come out and look at it. Please call before coming to look. Make sure it's available for sale. 706-965-7929. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday, 9 to 5 Eastern. time. And guys, just a reminder, we close at closing time sharp. Doesn't matter who's on the lot and what stage of the buying process we're in, guys. We close at closing time. We do not. That is so rough on people to have to stay over with their families at home waiting on them, for employees to stay over just because somebody can look at or buy an RV. I don't ask them to do that. We close at closing time every night. Doesn't mean you can get here 1 minute. It's not a restaurant where you get here 1 minute before closing and we keep open for you. No, folks, we close the gates at closing time every night. So please keep that in mind. Get here with at least 3 or 4 hours to spare. If you can't, you may want to drive down here, get a room, come back in the morning. Because, guys, I mean, it's just that's not right to our employees who are here 5-6 days a week. We are closed on Sundays for Lord and Family Day for our employees, and unlike other dealers, we are closed most holidays, like Labor Day, 4th of July, Memorial Day. We're closed those days and more. So, again, guys, we look out for our employees, because that is the life of any business. It's kind of a mixture between customers and employees, and we do our best to take care of both. But, guys, if you're interested in this Tradewinds, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Email us, sales@parkway-rvcenter.com, even though I do recommend calling for faster service. Even if it's after hours, we have an answering service, and they have basic information. And please leave them accurate information so one of us can contact you back the next business morning. We're located at 5568 Battlefield Parkway, Ringgold, Georgia. We're a suburb of Chattanooga, Tennessee, 15 miles south of Chattanooga, Tennessee, about 120 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Within 2 hours of Birmingham and Huntsville and Knoxville, and we're about 2.5 hours from Nashville. I mean, we're easy to get to, hard to beat. Got the area's largest selection of used RVs, guys. We've got 150 plus used RVs, motorhomes, diesels, gas, A, B, C's, fifth wheels, travel trailers, toy haulers, and more. You can see most of them on my website, parkway-rvcenter.com. Like, again, I'll put a link below to our Class A diesel page. And from there, you can navigate to any part of the website you want. Family owned and operated, 51 years. I can't think of a better testimony how we operate our business. The quality and the price of the merchandise we sell any better than that statement. Family owned and operated, 51 years, selling nothing but used RVs, and we've got one brand new travel trailer. That's it. And guys, we got a large selection, the biggest in a 500-mile radius. You know, you can go to some of the biggest dealers in the world, the big chain dealers and the corporate dealers like Rip Off World, and they got 20 used RVs and 700 new ones. We got 150 plus used ones here, guys. Here's the thing, if you bought this National Tradewinds brand new and paid for it, and just paid cash for it, and drove it off that new dealer's lot back in 2003, and drove it 5 miles, and took it right back to the dealer, and said, hey, I want to sell this back to you, I decided I don't want it. You know what? It's a used RV. It lost enough money on it in those 5 miles to buy this one and pay for it. And probably almost buy 2 of these and pay for them in 5 miles. Never buy one of these brand new, guys, because you are in, unless you're going to keep it 20 years, don't do it, because you will regret it. I've never known anybody that bought a brand new motorhome and came out with a positive experience when they traded it or sold it, because they owe so much money on it or they paid so much for it. It's like this one, guys. I mean, back then these things were almost 200 grand new back in 03 prices. 37,000 miles. Here it is for $39,900. Now, I don't know how you can get enough usage out of this thing in 37,000 miles to lose that kind of money. And equivalent of this motorhome today is double what it was back in 2003. So if it was 200,000 back then, it's close to 400,000 now. So you're going to lose even more. You buy it brand new, you drive it off the lot. Like I said, you keep it, you turn around, try to sell it, or keep it a few months and try to sell it. It lost 100 grand in a few months. It'll lose 60 grand as soon as you drive it off the lot. Don't do it, guys. I'm telling you, you will regret it. Come out and make the smart decision. Buy used, affordable, a lot of life left to them. and it'll do everything a brand new one will do for a fraction of the price. Thank you for watching my video, guys, and check out this National Tradewinds LE while it lasts. Call us before coming to look, and thank you for watching. If you got any questions, and yes, we do have financing with approved credit down payment, and yes, we do offer nationwide delivery. If you got a question or you want a quote on either one of those, give us a call, 706-965-7929, and one of my salespeople will be glad to help you. They're non-commissioned, no sales pressure, no games, no gimmicks. We're the only RV dealership around. Now you can come out and look, park where you want, look at what you want without going through a sales office, getting a high-pressure commission salesperson, trying to sell you everything you look at. It's not like that here, guys. Very easy going. You can look as many as you want, as long as you want, as long as we're open for business. Or during business hours, everything's priced, haggle-free price with all the benefits we offer you. You get the inspection, you get the orientation. We give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide, to be used in a 12-month period. We give you a starter kit with all your camping essentials: sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducer, toilet paper, etc. $100 worth of stuff you had to buy separate. We give you instructional DVDs and more. $39.9, haggle free plus tax, no extra fees, no dock fees, prep fees, none of that nonsense, folks. Financing available, again, with approved credit down payment. If you got questions about that, give us a call, guys. Come out and visit with us. You'll be glad you did. Very few people make the trek out here and don't see something they're interested in buying. So come out and visit with us. We got the cleanest used RVs, the best prices around, and the largest selection you're going to find in the 500-mile radius. Thank you again for watching, and look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.